access canvas. Height 60. Do not keep aspect ratio at 100. Okay. There we go. Again, we're going cheat a bit. Let's paint. Alright, we'll just go with this weird greeny colour. You know what, we'll make it even easier, we'll just make it white. And of course yours will be a lot more artistic than mine, I'm just in a rush because this has gone on for a while, this tutorial thing. I don't even know what to call it yet, it's my first one. Anyway, restart, yes, that's Donald, level up. And we don't need a fancy font for that because we're not telling that they've won. We'll just put on this one because it says we're good at programming stuff. New paint again. There we go. Restart. Go to 24, get rid of the bold. Not that cool. Yeah, black writing will do. Copy. Make a paste. There we go. That looks pretty good. Okay, we're going to get rid of the transparency for obvious reasons, as you just saw there. See? There we go. Now we've actually got the button to press. And duplicate it. Sprite. Goofy. I should never have duplicated that. So copy, you drag you off the screen. And game. Once again, you'll probably think of something a lot more creative than me, like, I don't know, in game in a different language or something. Honestly, I just can't be bothered. Okay, it's a little bit too big, so drag off to the top. There we go. Press OK. OK again. Does it even say OK? No, it's just a tick. Okay. Well, I'm defining the tick for you. I haven't even bothered centering that because there's really no point. Right, just make new objects for them. Create object. Object 1 is Donald Duck. Add event. Mouse. Left pressed. Go to main 2. Donald is restart, isn't he? Yes. Restart the game. And do the same thing with object 2, as we're going to call it. Sprite Goofy. And instead of restarting, we want that button to end the game. There we go. See? Good. What have we done with room 1 so far? Yeah, we've deleted those two. I mean, not deleted, we've put them there. So room 2, the you win level. We put an end game thing there, or wherever you want really. And a restart there for people who actually enjoyed this game. Alright, I'll have far more advanced tutorials later on for way more fun games that will last a lot longer, but this is good for now. Okay. And if you press play, you can run right through your whole game and see what do we call those level changing things, Dumbledore and Gandalf in action. Ooh, okay. Let's double check Dumbledore. If score is equal to 5. Ah, I know what I've done there. I know, right, Dumbledore's right. Gandalf is score is equal to 10, then create those. Ah, whoops. Okay, we want to put blocks there. That way it won't actually, I mean, that way it'll only create them if the score is equal to 10 rather than if score is equal to 10, create that one, and then just keep on randomly creating those ones. But that won't work either, because that way when the score hits 10, it'll just keep on creating them until you click another one and make the score 11. So, right, there's an easy way to fix this and there's a good way to fix this. But the good way is a bit too complicated for your first game, so I'll put that into a tutorial later on. What we're actually going to do now, we're going to cheat a bit. The second the score hits 10, it makes those two objects, and then it makes the score 11. That way it won't stay on 10 for very long. And hopefully you'll only have two smiley faces appear rather than the millions you just saw then. Or actually, if it was millions, my computer would have crashed by now, but the a lot. Okay, so we'll run the game just to make sure that I haven't taught you anything wrong. Click on that if I can. I'll go over once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, and they go faster here. Well, there's not a lot of them yet, which is a good thing. Right, there we go, score is 9. Score is there, and I only created 2 this time. Okay, that's good. Oops. 13, 14, 16, 19. Where we make the end score of the game 25. Just want to make sure that. There, and then game. Alright, so our game worked. Congratulations, you've just made your first Game Maker game. As not so interesting as this now. Oh, by the way, if I were you, I'd save it. I'm not going to, that way. Oh, what the hell, might as well. So save as. We'll call this one. Yes, I'll play Yu-Gi-Oh! Online. We'll call this one. I'll make a new thing for this. I've got Game Maker 7 there, but why not? New folder. Game Maker videos. Yeah, and we'll call this tutorial 1. Try and use underscores rather than spaces, it helps with programming later on. Save. And yeah, that's all I had to teach you. Oh, file, create executable. That way you can play it as a real game rather than having to open the creation program. So we'll just put that there, tutorial 1, executable, save, and I'll show you what that does. So close this, close that. No, I do not want to save that. Yeah, Kingdom Hearts, alright, documents, where'd I put this? Game Maker videos. There, you got your creation program, which was the thing you saved the first time around. It'll open in Game Maker. Don't upgrade now. There you go. It's the program you just made. Close both of those. This is the executable, so it just links you straight into the game. In other words, you can give people copies of your game without actually allowing them to make changes to it themselves, putting in their own cheats and stuff. Very useful, but you can't use it on the Mac. Right, so thanks for seeing through my first very boring GameMaker tutorial, and that's all for this one. See you.